So we're going to load up the save from last night where we got to the walled market. I have company this evening. They're going to remain very quiet, hopefully. I've got Cara Rocky, a Roblox YouTuber, and a couple of dogs and a cat. So everybody settle down in front of the fire while I'm going to stream a bit of this game. I'm a bit nervous about exploring the walled market because it's a famous part in the game. It's legendary about Cloud having to get the outfits and go up to the mansion and all of that. Not sure, I haven't checked out too much of what anybody else has done, not sure how it's going to go. Not sure if the wee side quests and obtaining the items are the same in the remake or not. So I'm a wee bit nervy about it. I seem to recall there was a restaurant you could go into in the original, but when I was here last night I couldn't really interact with anything except the guy behind the counter.
Hey there, friend.
I think I have to come back here.
Any seat that's open.
So we're gonna, for the purposes of tonight, we're gonna have a wee wander around. If it goes wrong, we can always start from this point and do it right at a later stage. And if anybody's watching that has any knowledge, without spoiling the game, has any knowledge of what to do, particularly from the original or any of that, feel free to leave a comment. But I just don't want any complete spoilers. Right now the intention is just explore this map, see what's coming up in it, check out the shops, see what's available, and then time allowing we'll make our way up to the mansion and get that bit started. But I'm not going to rush into that. I'm not going to go head first into trying to get up to the mansion because I'm a little bit afraid of missing something. And I want to try and not have to come back and do it all over again. There's a wee bit we haven't explored in here. What is this? Let's go in. Oh, a couple of darts boards here. What's up with this
Leave me
gate?
alone. I'm nothing but a hollow shell of a man without my inspiration. My dear beloved girls, I'm so sorry. My dear beloved girls.
Because he's a clothes store owner, I'm wondering, is he relevant? He's got to be. He's got to be relevant to Cloud dressing up. Okay, so we can't interact, not like in Tifa's Bar, we can't interact and throw darts here. Probably a good thing because I tend to get distracted doing them kind of things, so...
Thank you. I signed with Shinra Records a while back, but I'm still looking for my first big hit.
Yes, Shinra's
It's been
into
7 years
everything.
now. Not easy, but you gotta do what you love. And I love to sing. This is a new song of mine. Maybe it'll be that #1.
Doubt it.
Belt it out! You got this!
Residence fine, but I can't imagine living here.
What's this guy at? This doesn't look too good.
Come on, asshole! Hurry the hell up! Come on, asshole!
Alright, he's dying to go to the toilet.
Hurry the hell up!
And this guy's puking.
I feel like shit. I feel like shit.
Alright, not much going on here with him. What's the betting? You come back here in half an hour and he's still standing there dying to go.
Get out of here alive.
whatever that is doesn't look too
Nicely done.
tasty.
Took my wallet. Can't trust anyone these days.
There you go up there. Talk it all, eh?
You got a problem? Then say it to my face.
So nothing standing out in there. I noticed last night when I was streaming, I checked out up until this part. Like I said, I'm not looking at any content that goes beyond where I'm at in this game. But I checked out another stream of some guy who's doing similar. He's streaming a bit of a walkthrough on it, and I caught it was suggested actually in my videos, and I checked it out, and I noticed that at the point at the end of my last stream, or maybe I suppose 3/4 of the way through it, coming towards the end of it, where Tifa's in the back of the carriage and she's getting taken up to the mansion up here, I noticed she's dressed differently to how that guy had her dressed when he seen her in the thing. So there's clearly little Easter eggs, little different things that'll happen, maybe depending on the dialogue and options and things like that there. Choices that he's made in the game up to this point that I've made differently, and it's determined how Tifa is dressed when she's in the back of the carriage. Like I say, I haven't delved into it. I haven't looked at any of the spoilers on it. I'm trying to play this fresh, so I'm a bit curious about why Tifa was wearing a different outfit for me compared to your man, and how many different outfits are available for her. So when I get well and truly past this, I might look that up and check it out and keep the saved games and go back and suss that stuff out.
Don't you lecture me!
Yeah, so I was talking, hello to you, Prometheo. I was talking to a friend of mine, a bit of a Puritan about the original, reluctant to play this because he'd been a bit of a Puritan about the original 7, and fearful of what they've done to it with this remake. And some of that conversation was a little bit like you're saying, like it's one of the things that always attracted you to the original Final Fantasy VII was that the first time you've cleared it wasn't the only time you want to play it, because there's always going to be them little things that you've missed. And it looks like so far, even though like I'm on chapter 9, I suppose I'm about a third of the way through it, but it looks like this has kept with that spirit. I can't climb up into the ring. I wouldn't mind getting up there and being able to spar with these guys and mess about. But definitely a good thing there in terms of knowing that I can restart a save and go and do something that I missed, or that might affect different outcomes.
There's nothing more fun than scouring cracks for the perfect piece.
Now, this is my second encounter with a clothing shop. There was the clothes merchant a few minutes ago, and now I'm in a clothing shop here. This is all pointing towards this idea of Cloud having to get dressed up. Now, I have seen in the PlayStation trophies that there's a trophy you can get for obtaining all of Cloud's wedding dresses. Not too sure how many there are. I remember in the original there was items you had to get selected up in the mansion instead of Tifa. Can't even remember what the item is that you get from that.
Hey there. Are you looking for anything in particular today? Please, feel free to look around. If you have any questions, just ask, okay?
So your man I was talking a couple of minutes ago, presumably that's his son, clothing store owner's son. Nothing we can do here just yet.
It's not quite my style, but what's wrong with a little splurging?
Depends on the someone.
Let's check this map again. Okay, so we have the bottom half. There's a wee bit there that I have to explore yet. We'll go down to that. Get that out of the way first. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Pt2, especially for a game like Final Fantasy. Given that they've got 11 and 14.
I think we might have found our man. And he's a gaudy one.
Yeah.
What has happened here? What's after? Right, I don't want to go up to the mansion just yet. And I can't get in there. Okay. So I'd agree with what you're saying there, Pt2, about the idea of wardrobe and gearing up your players and all of that. Definitely a big part in MMOs. Like in Final Fantasy XI, for example, like there's a huge amount of gear you can choose from. 14 the same, given that Square Enix went into that MMO RPG kind of world with the Final Fantasy IP. It's definitely something that they know how to do, and there's no reason why they wouldn't retain that in these single player games. Be interesting to see, again, a discussion that I had with a friend. It'd be interesting to see if they do bring in new content for this, where there might be multiplayer options. I'm not sure. I've played Final Fantasy Dissidia, and in Dissidia it's multiplayer. It's more like a fighting game. It's more like a Tekken or something like that, but use all the characters from all of the different Final Fantasies. But in that, you get the impression that there's the option for multiplayer sort of gameplay and maps, and given that this is in some ways a bit of a reskin of 15, they brought in multiplayer content there, so it's possible. It's not really in the spirit of the original, but it's possible. So there's the hard edge weapon. We'll buy it anyway. I don't know how good it's going to be compared to what I've got, but oh, there's a couple of items here that look good. I have 9,000 gil. I have 2 titanium bangles. That Caligulous bracelet has 3 slots in it, which makes it mildly attractive. Loads of accessories here. Time Worn Talisman rings a bell. Magic power 10%. Vitality 10%. Supernatural risk yards. Strength by 10%. Soon be time to start selling stuff. Okay, we'll get one of these. I can't get much else there now. Get a star pendant. Not really keen on it.
Okay. Do come again. Ah, so they're both collectors.
Right, let's check out this weapon. Piece of gear. Yeah, it's an interesting one for me too about the fan art. You know, Square Enix like to claim, certainly some of the ones involved in Final Fantasy and the different people behind it like to claim that they listen to the players and to the fans. Why wouldn't they take inspiration from some of the better artwork that's out there? Okay, there's the hard edge. 3 slots in it to begin with. 70 SP. So we'll not reslot that yet. We'll Go in and upgrade it first. We'll sell some of this shite that we've got built up in a wee while. Okay, let's see if there's any spare materia slots in this. Yeah, I'm not seeing any extra materia slots, which is a bit disappointing. I'm interested in that. Now, aerial attack damage 5%. I noticed him jumping up in the air and attacking enemies and stuff like that. I didn't realise that you could actually buff his attacks when he's in mid-air. That's interesting. Crippling damage 10%. We'll spend some of this SP anyway. We'll probably not be using this weapon instead of the Buster Sword just yet. And suss out how strong it is. I don't like losing the materia slot. And I don't have enough SP to do any more. It's pretty strong though, 89. That's... it's hard to argue with that. Let's see how it stands up. Plus 52 attack. You know, it drops magic attack down by 18 and everything else down by 2 or 1. But a 52 boost in terms of attack it's pretty strong, although it drops the health points down by 723. Some of that could be to do with the materia though, when you reslot the materia. Put it on, take a wee look what it looks like on our back anyway. You can see the 3 materia slots on it. Fair enough, so that's the hard edge. We're still going to go with the Buster Sword. For now. Where are we on this map? Right, we couldn't get in there, whatever that place is. We've been to the gate that sells the weapons.
I feel so alive watching those crazy bastards wail on
And go on up and uncover the rest of this map. See what comes our way. Oh, here's the wee lad, Chadley. See what he's got going on.
Cloud! I will go wherever my research leads me, but the success of my endeavors rests entirely upon you. Your assistance would be much appreciated. Cloud! I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? Cloud, I've registered a new summons battle intel request. Please, take a look. I need you to defeat the summon entity so I can complete the materia.
Another one.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
What have you got for me? Item Master Materia increases the effectiveness of items used in battle. ATB Assist slightly fills teammate ATB gauges when ATB commands are used back to back. Okay. We'll buy them anyway. Fat Chocobo materia. Now, we'll just
To receiving all of your future battle.
look at the summon materia that I've got at the moment. So Shiva's on Cloud at the moment. We have Carbuncle, Chocobo and Moogle, Shiva of course, Chocobo Chick, and Ifrit. So Fat Chocobo is a new one. We'll go in while we're here.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
We'll take a rattle at Fat Chocobo, I think.
Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
Probably not ready for this, but we'll see how it goes. He's a bit of a fat one, alright, and he's got a Moogle to help him. Let's see.
Allow me.
Yeah, I obtained Shiva this way. This Chadley lad gives you quests to take on, and Aerith is after defeating that thing, whatever it is.
Okay.
I'll get in close and do that. Oh jeez, it's getting too close.
I'd keep my distance if I were you. That's it.
She's doing the business anyway on that thing that he's summoning to help him. Whatever that is. And we have Aerith set up as a healer, so we're going to need to
Don't overdo
do something with
So
that.
my turn. Back to good now. Tagging out.
Hang back. That'll do.
What is he at? Oh, jeez, a big Egypt. Okay, so we're getting a chance to call a summon here. A few minutes, maybe.
Stay strong, okay?
Get ready.
So like in 13 and maybe 15 as well, you have to try to stagger these fights using this roly-poly move. And I think we're going to call Shiva. I think this is the first time I've been able to call Shiva.
Get him.
That's it. Huh.
Take the lead.
Here goes. You'll see.
Do we cure on Cloud? And he's staggered.
There. Come on, team.
I've got this. Too bad.
No idea what this thing is. A plush tie of unknown origins conjured up by Fat Chocobo. Looks like a certain monster with 4 letters in his name, presumably Bomb.
One more shot. Go on.
Yeah, it's an interesting change of pace, alright, but it looks like a tough battle because Shiva's already gone and using a final move, so unless it does serious damage, it could be at this a little while.
Get him.
He's down to about 50% health.
Come on.
Is this his special move?
Go on.
Get out of there. Alright, Aerith. Cure us up.
No need to panic. That'll do. Why don't you lead the way?
Here we go.
You're not the only one who can roll.
That's it.
And limit break coming up very shortly. Ah. And there's a bomb out.
Don't overdo it.
I'm coming. strong, okay? Can you take over for me?
Get ready.
Get back here.
No holding back.
Ah! Jeez, he's bouncing around the place.
Here we go.
He's nearly pressured again. Limit break coming up. So if this refocus materia is going to give me 3 ATB slots. Ah, yep. Ah.
No holding back.
How you keeping, Slayer? Long time no see.
Shit.
What have you been up to, dude?
Try this.
Oh yeah, rigor.
So long.
I'll take care of them. Okay. Why don't you lead the way?
Taking over. Deal with that.
I'm coming.
Oh,
I won't let you down.
so Aerith's limit break, healing
Stay
wind,
strong.
lovely.
Carry on.
Good to hear it, man. It's about time. Are you doing Star Trek Fleet Command, or are you moving on to other things? How's lockdown treating you? Are you playing other games?
That really sucked.
Ah, Jesus.
Never again.
Get up by that cloud.
Get ready.
There, he's staggered.
Going in. I'll end this.
For you.
And a bit of cross slash. Never did anybody with a hand. We should be able to finish her off here.
One more shot.
Sorry.
And that should be the end of Fat Chocobo.
Let's get this.
Aerith can stay on her feet.
Get ready.
There we go.
Not bad.
Fat Chocobo's down. So we'll get Fat Chocobo's
Truly amazing work, Cloud. This is
Materia now?
incontrovertible proof that the universe has a sense of humor. Now that you have a fun new partner in Fat Chocobo, you can work together to squash Shinra like a bug. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel soon.
Okay. Wonder should I stick Fat Chocobo? I'll put Fat Chocobo on Cloud for now. I've got Chocobo and Moogle on Aerith. I'll go with Chocobo Chick on her. Fat Chocobo and Chocobo Chick. I don't expect them to be particularly effective, but sure. Now, hold on a second. Things are popping up here saying
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Yeah, so cross slash is pretty powerful. Prometheus. Oh, you're after coming up the stairs, missus.
Yeah, I feel guilty. Just look at all these lights. You, my dear, are the reason I come back.
Oh, so fair. I'm sure you say that to all your fellows. Give it a rest. I saw you with that girl. There must be something to do.
Where are we? A wee alleyway down there. We'll check that out.
Hope you're doing something to earn that attitude.
Oh, sorry, busy.
Yeah, thanks for that, Prometheus. No better opportunity than when everybody's on lockdown and people are stuck at home and things like that.
Call themselves bankers, but they're just loan sharks.
It's nice to be able to chill out and enjoy games that you'd be playing anyway, and if people want to come and hang out, that's just a bonus.
What happened with you-know-what? Aren't you a curious cat, walking dark alleys? You've got balls, so I'll give you a pass. This once.
Wait.
You didn't see or hear anything. You get me? Oh, kid. I know you're not telling me to move.
Well, I want to get at that box
I'll let
behind
it
you.
slide tonight. Now, aren't you a curious? You've got balls, so I'll give you a pass. This one.
Wait. You don't mean the new Pt2, right?
So we can't get up to that. I have to move these guys out of the way somehow.
You get me?
This lunatic's just sitting laughing to himself.
Oh, my stomach.
I don't know if you're in Discord or not, Prometheus, but if you do ever start doing content, then feel free to jump in and leave us a link to your content. Alright, enough of that, gate.
Hey, bro, this ain't no place to hang out. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you get your throat cut here. Hey, bro, this ain't no place to... Ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you get your throat cut here.
So that's somewhere to come back to, maybe at a later stage when the storyline progresses, or maybe part of a different different quest line. You get started to get this game moved out of the road so you can get at that shiny box behind him.
Let's all sing a happy, happy song.
So we'll move on and uncover the rest of this map. You can interact with this guy now. What's this about? No, come out of there, Cloud.
They're the ones moving the money behind.
Hey, you think that guy's doing okay? He wasn't looking so hot, you know. Maybe we should go check on him?
But this street, isn't it?
The one that everyone says is bad news? Shit, you're right. I don't want to go down there now.
I'm your man.
Hey, you think that guy's doing okay? He wasn't looking so hot.
But this street...
The one that everyone says is bad news?
We'll try it out once more, seeing as we've talked to him. Don't know if anything will be different. Nothing different from him.
Hey, bro, this ain't no place to hang. Ain't nobody
nothing
gonna
different
give a
from him.
shit if you get your throat cut here.
Alrighty.
What happened? Oh, kid. I know you're not telling me. I'll let it slide tonight.
Come back there later on.
Lovely weather we're having. And it all leads back to Shinra. They're the ones moving the money behind the scenes. Now the whole they call themselves bankers.
We'll check out this materia shop. I want to get this little alleyway checked out as well. We may as well see if we can take a run up there and uncover that map.
There's something downright wrong with this place.
And a very quick break.
For God's sake, who does that behind a bank? There's something downright wrong with this place.
Talk about a busy day, huh? So what do you say we grab a drink? Caboose.
There's certainly nothing wrong with going out.
So I just noticed you said there as well, Prometeo, that you didn't get in Star Trek because you have to stay true to Dawn of Titans. I'm not familiar with Dawn of Titans.
See the sign out front? All I got is materia.
Okay, nothing there that I haven't got already.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh.
I think I'll call tonight. Bed's calling my name.
Well, now that you mention it, we do have an early start tomorrow.
Oh, there's this energy pulsing from my fingertips.
Okay, so this door's locked. Another place to revisit later.
I feel rejuvenated and alive.
Huh. Can you believe the bargains in this part of town? So many finds.
And this was the junction earlier on when we left Tifa's house. We went down this way. And this is why I detour off things like that. There's a star pendant. Just as well I didn't buy one. So I think this is the junction where we went at the end of chapter 8, start chapter 9 kind of thing. There was a little area here that I couldn't access. I wonder, is that open now? No, not yet. Oh, Total War on the phone. Now, is it as good as Total War? Some of these games, when they go on to mobile, a lot of them are just reskins of the same old mechanics. Is it as interactive in terms of all of your individual units and commands you can assign to them and all of that kind of stuff? I love the Total War series. I played most of them, if not all. I didn't play the more recent ones now, in fairness, but all along from Shogun right through Medieval, Rome, the redos of Medieval and that, and they've done it more like the Rome graphics and stuff. I really loved the Shogun games and the Total War series in general. It looked like there's a back room or something to the materia shop.
There's certainly nothing wrong with going out,
In fairness, this guy does look dodgy as hell.
You got Gil? Okay. You gotta think about the combination.
It sounds interesting. How old is that? Something I might check out. It'll be a while before I'm checking anything out, I suppose, when I'm playing this, but it's something to put on the list.
My apologies, sir. We are not ready to open at this time.
The audience is part of the corpse. We have to help make it a great show.
Everyone's got enough money to do whatever they
What?
Aren't you that Leaf House?
Hey! What the hell, Merc? Digging into people's personal affairs in this town is a huge no-no.
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, I've wanted to be a dancer ever since I was a little girl. I come here at night to live the dream. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell the children, okay? I've always wanted to dance for a living.
Miss Foley has got a secret life going on. That's where she had to go early. She had an important appointment, and this is where she had to go.
Gotta stay sharp, though. Lifetime ban's a lifetime ban.
This is gate.
To enter or not to enter? That is the question. Wherefore does this philosophical quandary torment me? You totally get where I'm coming from, right? Yeah, I should have figured. You're not the philosophical, introspective type like me. That soft, naive face. I know your kind well, bro. You're just another musclehead who uses violence to work through your inner demons. It's sad, really. Huh? Yeah, what's up?
Seen Tifa around?
Tifa? My love? My light? Who are you and how do you know her? No, shut up. I don't care. Tifa's here? Why? Tell me why! Oh god, no. I did this to her, didn't I? She came looking for me to beg me not to leave her. Snap out of it, Johnny. Your Tifa needs you. Tifa, I'm coming, baby!
Who was that?
Nobody you want or need to know.
So that's the Johnny guy that was spilling the beans earlier on in the story when Shinra got a hold of him, and Cloud was going to execute him, and Tifa asked him to spare him. I think it was Tifa or Jesse, one of them. I think it was Tifa. Up these stairs we can.
Maybe the breeze will sober you up. Such a beautiful night.
That the damn honeybee inn everyone's talking about? Looks tacky and gaudy.
I just need to wait here a little longer. She ought to be out soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got some business I need to take care of.
I can't believe I bought the same disc twice. Excuse me, sir. If you like, you can have it.
Thanks very much.
This is it? Your recommendation?
You bet your ass. You want to drink good booze? You want to talk to pretty girls?
I told you, you're not allowed to see me at work.
But there's something I wanted to give you.
You can't be here. No, just go home.
How can you talk to me like that? I just...
Yeah, so as I would have expected, this place is a bit of a maze.
Just came to bring you your lunch. You might be a pro.
Aerith, get out of the way.
You said it was half off the normal price, right?
That's right.
Tell me about it. It's starting to weigh on me. I got in trouble with the manager because I haven't been meeting my sales quota. He says if this keeps up, even if it kills me. Well, the heart wants what it wants.
There's a restaurant, if you can believe it. The owner's is kind of weird and quirky.
find your seasonal stuff? It was... I'm gonna get an excellent right.
So I'm way off where I wanted to go and check out. I need to get back up here.
It's no secret.
I'm here for some good old count time. You got your ass.
You're not allowed to see me at work.
You said it was half up the
I'm so excited to finally see Andrea's show.
Yeah, you and me both.
Andre is a genius with a remarkable eye for beauty. He doesn't need to resort to tricks.
Marlita's the greatest honey girl there ever was. It's an undisputed truth, and I dare anyone try and deny it.
Yes, who got... It's always best to be prepared for the worst, wouldn't you agree?
Clearly the best, and the only one worthy of being called the greatest.
Keep this up. You might want to sign up for this. Quality monster insurance is more essential than ever these days. What's that? You're very interested in the coverage we offer? Keep this up. You might want to sign up for disability. Only our premium policy will do for you, sir. It's always best to be prepared for the worst.
So it seems there's a couple of spots here where these
No way!
gays are hanging out. They're not letting me through, so
My marbles are secure, sir.
plenty to come back and check out
Who are crazy?
as the story progresses on.
Wait, you're just here for the...
Now, is there anything we haven't looked at? Doors locked up there. Interior gaze. And that's air at the house. I don't want to see that. That's a little bit down here then. And it looks like we'll be on to the mansion afterwards. Although there's a couple of great areas here I can see. I'm wondering, are they second floors and the like? See around the weapons store, there's a grey area around that. Little grey area there. All around this section here as well. And we haven't been here. What's this? Item shop. So we'll do this bit first.
Honey girls, aren't you? What? That's not true.
So yeah, Walled Market is a little bit of a maze. And that's not the way I want to go. It's a stream in itself just to explore the place.
Here we go again.
Rick, what do you say?
Hey, you hear about that real narrow street just over there?
You're not still wasting your gill at the Honeybee Inn, are you?
You bet I am. Found me a secret route in, one nobody don't know about. Only trouble is it's filled with drunks and garbage. Hey, you hear?
You're not still...
You bet I am. Found me a secret route.
You sure about this, man?
Mayo's gonna use and abuse you. Of course I'm not sure. Then let's do something about it. Trust me, I would if I could, man. Come on, give it.
That guy over there, he doing all right, you think?
He's fine, just drunk.
Like the rest of them. Am I right? That guy over there.
He's fine, just
like the rest of them. Am I right?
That candy that comes with the summoning materia ice cream. You have Alexander, don't you? You have to give it to me. That's the only one I don't have yet.
There's a materia waiting on me. So we have barrier already, but we have two now, sure.
That scent. I can't stand it.
Alright, he's a patient.
How about a trade? I'll give you 3 Bahamas for it.
No deal.
Come on, give it to me, please. I'm begging you, miss.
Get away from me before I scream.
Like I give a shit.
I'm wondering if them guys move, can you go up them steps, and is that what that wee grade area up there is about?
That candy that comes with the summoning materia ice cream. You have Alexander, don't you? You have to give it to me. That's the only one I can have. Cornelio has an understanding of the trio.
Who? Only a select few even know about this. Hands down.
Who's ready to
This little bit over here at the item shop.
I pinky promise. The cow pound. I'm here for some good
Can you bring you your lunch because someone forgot it? You might be a grown man.
It's not our job to deal with that kind of shit.
You pass these little alleyways so easy.
Hold it. Best to steer clear of this alley. You may not like the people you find down here, and they may not like you. Give any thought to... We're cool, though. Just blowing off work is all. We're not up to anything. Honest. We just want a second away. This alley's like a sanctuary for us. You should see it in the daytime. And hold it. Best to steer
Alright,
clear
so
of
the
this
alleyway is
alley.
empty
You
in
may
the
not
daytime.
like the people you find down here.
Good to know.
And they may not like you. Give any thought to what you want to do next?
I want to open my own place.
No, I have to get the item shop from this other
But the competition
street.
is pretty fierce. There's no way you'd survive out there, huh?
Yeah, man.
Pity you couldn't set markers on the map, you know, little reminders like just come back here later when it's daytime, stuff like that.
Hey there. We're a pharmacy, but we stock other stuff too.
No mega potions for sale yet that I'm seeing. I need a few of them.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay, is that the map covered? I think that's it. The areas that are greyed out are areas that I clearly can't get into yet. And the way up towards the mansion Probably won't be able to get in around there. We'll check out this here and see if there's another floor to it somewhere. Past the materia shop. There's the clothes shop that we came into at the start. There's no way you're getting around that. Okay, and this was the gym boxing ring. We were in there. Alright, up to the mansion it is. Like I said in the description, I have my dogs and cat, and Kiara Rocky is here as well, and she's fallen asleep on me. So I'll give this another little while, and I'll probably finish up before we do any more significant progress on this. We'll see how we get on. Certainly don't think I'm going to complete all the wee side quests and all tonight. Now, before I go on, I'm gonna check on me gear and stuff and upgrade whatever weapons is possible. No, nothing on them two. Equipment. I think I got a headband. What's that giving us? Become immune to sleep. Immune to sleep, immune to poison. I'm sacrificing 5% increase in magic power. To avoid sleep. What's this boy got to say?
Not so fast, buddy. Back it up. Got no need for pretty boys here.
We're looking for someone.
Let me guess. First time in Wall Market.
Yeah? So?
So people can't just walk through the Don's front door. Especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe, but you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kinda cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on. Can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith.
Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud, requesting permission to kill.
Denied.
If you're really sure you want to join an audition, then you're gonna need to get official approval.
And who can give us that?
The trio. The only ones in town who are considered authorities on Corneo's particular tastes. First, there's Chocobo Sam. And then there's Madame M over at the massage parlor. Last but not least, there's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea. They're an eccentric bunch, to put it mildly. And you should know they don't recommend just any girl stupid enough to come knocking.
Duly noted. Thanks for the info. We'll be back soon.
Okay.
If you're hell-bent on getting in, then go bother the trio. If you're hell-bent on getting in, then go bother the trio.
So we're European time zone. Prometeo, Ireland.
Aerith. You sure about this?
If you've got any better ideas.
Not really.
So that's the way it is. Tifa's been invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first win the approval of one of the trio. Right? Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
Nope.
So, what will it be? If you want a recommendation, try the recommended special. Hey there, friend. Grab a seat. Any seat extra?
Want to spend it on some good eating?
No seats open, dude. Not let me sit in them.
Today's special.
Man's getting a bit hungry.
What about that barbecue I'm cooking?
Who says I can't eat both?
Okay, who's closest? We'll do one of these. Sam. There we go.
What were you thinking?
Let's check out what Sam has to say for himself.
Stupid! Crawl into a hole and die!
Not you two again. Told you once, I'll tell you 1,000 times. Got nothing for you. Now scram.
Wait, here's out. You're one of the trio, right? I want you to get me into the audition.
Huh?
Pretty please?
Why not?
Really?
Sure. Next time an audition comes around, I'll put your name in the hat.
Next time will be too late. Can't you get me into this one?
You want in now? No can do, sweetheart. Already recommended Tifa, and she's got this in the bag.
How can you be so sure Corneo will pick Tifa? You never know, he might pick me.
Damn, you really do want in, don't you?
Sure do.
Then how's about we play for it? Call it, Missy. Heads or tails? Guess right, and I'll grant you your wish. Guess wrong, and you'll leave me in peace.
Tails.
Heads, you lose. Hey, don't look so glum. You're a pretty enough gal. Just not quite Corneo's cup of tea. But if only the Don will do, try convincing one of the other two. That's why it's a trio, and not just the Mio. Now skedaddle.
Wait. Mind if I see that coin of yours? Trick coin. I had a hunch.
That's cheating!
And that's the wall market way. Lesson learned.
Still cheating.
Blatant deed sink. As usual, like yourself. I'll be knocking off very, very soon though. Sam was a failure. These other two, we've got Andrea Rodea at the Honeybee and Madame M. We've got that the right way around. We'll run down to Madame M, she seems to be closer. Who's this standing here?
So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight?
Step right up, step right up.
Oh, there's this energy pulsing from my fingertips.
I guess they're closed right now?
Alright, so it's not letting me talk
Why
to
don't
her.
we try
So
looking for another one
it's
of
the other
trio?
woman, Andrea Rodea. It is. We won't go in there just yet.
There's something downright wrong with it.
Oh, this place is full up too.
Yeah, screw it. I'm getting to work.
This is a restaurant, if you can believe it.
Damn, man. It wasn't supposed to go down like this.
This the place?
Just wanted to see Andrea.
Think so.
Curse my weak
Let me
will.
handle this.
But
You wait out here, okay?
And why would I do that? No, I'm coming with.
I'm not really sure that...
You're a man of many talents, but talking isn't one of them.
Where'd the Johnny lad go? There he is.
I mean, shit. I mean, shit.
Whoa.
Good evening.
Hey,
Welcome to the heart and soul of Wall Market, the Honeybee Inn. Is there a honey boy or girl whose company you desire?
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
Ah, the shining star of the Honeybee Inn. Now, are you the one who made the appointment, sir? Can I have your name?
Oh, we don't have an appointment.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, sir. An appointment is required, and the earliest available slot is 3 years from now.
3 years?
All we want is 5 minutes. He can spare that.
I need his help for the
Andre
Corneo
is
audition.
a man.
Yes, well, regardless of the circumstances, you cannot meet him without an appointment.
Is there really no other way?
It is rare, but Mr. Rodea does occasionally extend invitations to individuals who catch his eye. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but there really is nothing that can be done.
I guess that's that then. Oh well, let's try someone else.
Andrea's shows transcend beauty and entertainment. They're philosophical manifestos.
You bet I am! This is the first time in my life.
Just don't forget about
Okay, so it's sent me down then to Madame M is the only one left of the trio. The other locked door that we were looking at. I'm gonna head down there, save it, and pick this up again tomorrow night, perhaps. If I don't end up streaming Star Trek Fleet Command, there's an update coming tomorrow, so we could end up streaming something else, depending. And I'm going the wrong way.
I know she's not supposed to see any of her customers outside the bar.
Shit.
Who's getting kicked out? Is that you again, Johnny?
Oh, Johnny's been had. She's a siren, I tell you. Wayne Gill. Oh, Johnny's been had. She's a siren, I tell you.
Johnny. Don't worry about it, we'll get this sorted out.
This must be the place.
This must be the place.
Sweet, Madam M. I'm a customer for life.
So I'm gonna knock it off at that, guys. If anybody's about around the same time tomorrow, maybe slightly earlier, then check out the channel and we'll pick this up then. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and checking it out, and take care of yourselves. We'll catch you all again very shortly.